today I am doing probably my most favoriteest video on this channel ever, and it's about track spikes. Okay, I have a pair right here. Well, I only have one right now because the other one's downstairs for some reason, but I don't know. But these are probably one of the most favoriteest shoes I own, like out of like regular shoes. This is also the only pair of spikes I've ever owned, but I've never replaced them because I got them last year in 7th grade. Yeah, well, these are my favorite. I don't know, they just look so cool to me with the spikes. You can kill someone with these. Okay, not kill them, you could severely injure them. Just smack them with it, but don't do that. That's bad. So today I'm going to be talking about 3 different types of spikes, like the actual, the spiky part, not the shoe part. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about needle spikes, pyramid spikes, and Christmas tree spikes. And I think I have more to talk about with one of them than the other ones, but okay. So the first one we're going to talk about is pyramid spikes, because these are the actual spikes I have on here, I believe. They're pyramid spikes. They certainly look like pyramid spikes. I mean, they're not that sharp, but you could see them right here. They're not that sharp. They're kind of slanted up to a point right here, and they probably won't hurt you. See, I can go like this and not cut my hand. But these are more of a blunter spike, I feel like. But they're not blunt, though. Like, it would hurt pretty bad if someone stepped in your hand with this on. But they're spikes. And it does have a lot of friction when you are running on your toes. And spikes, I feel like, since they have no heel for sprinting, that they really force you up onto your toe because you get the most power when you run on your toes. So the spikes are placed on the ball of the foot right here, so you can get the maximum amount of friction when you're running on your toes, because basically they want you to run on your toes. Toes, toes, toes are key. Toes are key. Okay, so I don't have a lot to talk about with these because, I don't know, they're just pretty simple. I think they're the most used, at least. And at least in my book, they're the most used. So, now I'm going to talk about needle spikes, because those are the scary ones. So, the best advice I can give you with needle spikes is, don't touch them. They're really sharp. They're like needle sharp, okay? So some of the pictures I saw online, which I looked up a few minutes ago because I never actually seen a needle spike in person, they were kind of like a pyramid spike. They're a little bit skinnier, but some of them were like straight up needles, okay? And I don't understand why you want to run with that, because if you're running and your foot grazes your calf, game over. It's just game over, okay? You'll be bleeding really badly. Don't try it. No, okay? I would not recommend starting with needle spikes. I would kind of recommend pyramid spikes, in all honesty. And some track meets don't even allow needle spikes because they're so sharp and they could mess up the track really badly. And even at indoor track meets, which I have heard about, I've actually gone to an indoor, like actually indoor in a building. I've been to a polar bear meet, which was an actual track. But indoor, they don't actually have all weather usually. So spikes aren't even allowed, not even pyramid spikes or flat spikes or anything like that. So you just have to wear regular tennis shoes. So I'm like, okay, let's wear regular tennis shoes. That's not gonna work, but luckily I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, needle spikes are really sharp, so don't start out with those, please. I don't want to see anyone getting cut. And the last spike is the Christmas tree spike, which is kind of like a mix between the two, sort of. But the spike looks like, it's kind of like down and then out a little bit, and then down and then out a little bit, and then down like a Christmas tree. Hence the name Christmas tree spike. But it's sharper. No, it's not sharp. I don't know why it's a mix, but somewhere I read it was like a mix of some sort, but I'm not going to listen to them right now because it's not sharp, it's blunt, it's flat, okay? But it's kind of sloped like the pyramid spike. But it's flat on the top, and I guess it's just if you don't want to use a sharp spike, but you still want to use spikes, so that's what you use Christmas tree spikes. And the last one I'm going to throw in there is a blank, or stud, no, it's a stud. But it's not any spike at all, it's just like a little flat top thing you just put in there. If you want to wear spikes but you can't wear spikes in the bottom for some reason, and you just want to put blanks in there, or you just don't want to use all the spikes things, you put blanks in there, because you really shouldn't leave them empty and run in them. Just a recommendation. But if you actually want legit real science facts and all that, fun stuff about track spikes, you should probably look up more information on the internet. You might not want to listen to a 14-year-old girl on YouTube, but that's just my opinion. But don't click off this video. I mean, it's fine if you're watching. I mean, thank you. But yeah, so that's all I'm going to tell you about track spikes. Because, I don't know, I just love track spikes. They help me so much, and they will help you too, hopefully, if you try them out. They add like a second off your time. Add a second off your time. Or just subtract a second off your time. They're not going to add a second unless you fall down and face plant because you tripped because of these. But if you don't fall, these help you a lot. And yeah, I like Nike. As you can see, I like the Nike brand. I haven't tried any other brand. Excuse my grammar. Okay, but yeah, I like the Nike brand. You should try out Nike brand because that's what I started with, and it worked well for me, but it may not work well for you, but it's worth a shot, right? Because you gotta find what you like. So yeah, this is my favorite brand. I told you about spikes, and that's pretty much all I have. So I hope you enjoyed learning about track spikes, and if you like my track videos, you should give me a thumbs up, so I'll do more of them. So yeah, thank you for watching today, and just comment below if you have any questions or you want to tell me something, because that's cool. So thanks guys, bye!